All right. What's up, guys? This is going to be for the home for Jakar's 2019-03. No, that's not right. Oh, 07. I can't even read my own handwriting. So home, I wanted to talk a little bit about, please make sure you do your warm-up. You want your legs to be nice and ready for this before you get started, no matter if you're doing it RX or if you're going to scale it, it's just going to be leg heavy. So we want to make sure our muscles and our joints are nice and warmed up and ready to do that. So for your warm-up, you've got, it says jumping jacks. That's just to get your whole body moving, get your blood flowing. And then squat therapy for 2 to 5 minutes. So that's holding a bottom of a squat for that amount of time. It's just going to stretch everything out, get that blood flowing. If you need to hold on to something in order to maintain that position, that's fine. You want to try to not stand up and take a break if you can, but if you have to, do just a quick little shakeout and then go. Whatever kind of hurts and aches the most from your squat therapy, if you want to spend a little bit of time giving it some extra attention, foam rolling it out, doing a little bit more warm-up work for that area, maybe it's your calves, maybe it's your hips, maybe it's your quads, stretch it out, roll it out, give it some TLC so that you're primed and ready to go for this. The rest of your warm-up, it says 1 minute walk the dog. Let's see, make sure I stay in the frame. That's going to be your down dog position. And then you flex and extend through your heels. All right, like so. I'm hoping you can see me. Strong through those arms. Get a nice good stretch in that back. Lateral leg lifts. You can do that on the ground. You can do it standing. Just lift and lower. Try to keep your ankles aligned with each other, so don't let your moving leg come forward or behind. Straight out to the side, okay? If you want to add a band, as always, you can do that. And then single leg glute bridges doesn't matter what that leg is doing up top here. Sorry, you guys see the bottom of my foot. But you're trying to keep your hips square and squeezing through the heel of that planted foot, squeezing your glutes up top and down. Again, activating and warming up that glute and hip complex. For your workout, you've got 2 movements for time. I think it's 2 rounds for time, right? For the pistols, an RX pistol is starting at full extension, 1 leg up off the ground, and you're going to get that hip below that knee, and then stand up to full extension before you drop that other leg back down to the ground. That's 1, switch sides, 2, and so on and so forth. To scale these, your most simple scaling option is to do a feet together squat. Get those hips down below those knees and up. If you're doing this version, you're doing 100 squats, okay? Versus the 50 that it calls for the pistols. If this is too easy, or you really kind of want to work on your single leg strength, which is the idea for the pistols, your option is to do a single leg sitting squat. Ideally, you've got a couch or an ottoman, something else stable that gets your hips below your knees when you're squatting to it. And you're going to lift your leg up, sit back down on your object, and then come back up to standing. 1, switch, down, up, 2, and so on and so forth. If you do these, you do 50 of them, just like it's called for in the workout. Your second movement, I call it lying toes to hands. This is essentially a home version of a toes to bar. So I'll talk you through it first and then show you. When you do this, you're going to grab a stable object on the ground. Your arms need to be straight, about shoulder width. Tend to do this when you grab it, that's fine too. What you're trying to do is get your feet to touch your hands. Okay, so it's like a really big, deep, flexible reverse crunch. If you don't have the range of motion for that, that's fine. Just get your feet somewhere up above your head or as high as you can, okay? So, get my feet out here, gonna be out of the frame, I think. So, stable object, grabbing onto it, arms straight, starting from flat, and then crunching up, getting those feet between those hands. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay? Take breaks as needed. Have fun with it. Whew. Attack with fire.